Alright, here I am at Flour Mill in Arva. It's one of the oldest flour mills in Canada. Dam there. I'm going down river. It's raining, so I'm freaking decked down. I've got waders on, life jacket. Anyways, at the bare minimum in the boat today. Just pretty much dry clothes. And off we go. The river is at about 6.5 to 7 cubic meters per second. So it should be moving pretty fast. So I've been waiting for this opportunity to run this river pretty much since I went down the Middle Thames in Thamesford, and finally it's been raining for like the past 3 days. It's been raining all day and I've been stuck at work, so got off early today even though it's still raining. Decided to go. The flow was just right. I've gone on it as high as 12 cubic meters per second, so right around 7's a nice in between. Now, the last time I was on the river, this river, usually there's one log jam that I know of, and you have to get out and portage around it. But last time there was about 6, and every single one I had to get out. It was getting pretty annoying. So I'll be watching today for those. Definitely don't want to zoom into one too fast and not realizing and get stuck or hit a sweeper. Anyway, so I'm doing about 25k on Medway Creek, and I'm going to connect to the north branch of the Thames River, follow that down to the forks, just a short ways, and then go down the main river and end at the same place I ended on my Middle Thames trip. I said I got off work early. I didn't get off work too early. It's already 5 o'clock right now, so I got 3.5 hours to get there. I've done this route plenty of times, so I know that that's well doable. Alright, here's the first obstacle. Now I got plenty of clearance this time. Woo. Last time though, that was a close one. This is usually a good rapid. Usually gets you a little wet. Let's see. I thought that was it. I thought I was gonna have to portage already, but I'm gonna be able to sneak through right here. Just coming up to the first bridge here. This is Medway Road. So still in Arva, I think, not quite in London. Great, I just got that gross road water. I'm pretty sure there was a jam here last winter, but broken free now. Oh yeah, This was for sure, because there's another one up here. It was a double. That really bugged me. Had to get on the yak twice in a row. This is nice, now they're both blown open. Zooming now. Probably doing close to 15K an hour. Alright, I'm at Sunningdale Golf Course now. This is their private bridge. I'm about to go under right now. You can see that one's kind of close. The water can't get too much higher. So you really have to know the water height before you do this. Now I'm just paddling right through the golf course. Got greens on either side of me. And I'm sure they just love it when people do this. This bridge often has a log jam at it. It's actually clear this time, which is nice. I don't want to get caught in that. So 4 golf course bridges in total. I'm about to go under the last one. It's really weird paddling this river in the summer, because there'll be people golfing right beside you, and they never expect to see a kayaker going down this river. So you get some pretty weird looks. Bit of a log jam there, but the side's open. Now I'm going under Sunningdale Bridge. Let's go! So now on river left, there's a public pathway that goes from here all the way to my house, actually. Yeah, I don't know, that's kind of cool. So I could just paddle right to my house. It's a bit of a portage to get directly to my house afterwards, but it is an option. I've also launched there before. I've never actually ended there, but I've launched there a few times. Feels good to be back down here. No matter how many times I've done this, this always looks like a giant log jam that's unavoidable. And then you finally get to it, you can see left, that's wide open. Every single time though it gets me and I'm like, oh man, as soon as I see it. And we got this big wide corner. I don't know what's going on in the forest beside me, but there is spray paint on like every tree in different colors, ribbons of different colors, flowers strapped to trees. Yeah, I just don't know what the heck is up with that. Holy crap, there's a boat here? What is going on? This is the log jam I always get to. So I have to shore up over here. Oh, what's going on? Weird. Oh, there is a sign saying private property. Weird. Oh, I hope they don't mind me. 4 cars being quick on the land. trick. So weird. Alright. Animal. Okay, this is interesting. It's a new log jam up ahead. And the banks are very steep, so they're going to be hard to get up. I think I might be able to squeeze through. I don't know, it's risky though. I don't like it. I might be able to get out, walk around the on the right. I'm in my waders, so yeah, I think I'm just going to get out. It's a decent spot right here. Alright, a little sketchy, nothing I'm not used to. Alright, never know that was a wood yet. Alright, now we're good. Oh, that was a little interesting. That's why you gotta keep your eyes peeled on this river, man. The moment you stop paying attention, the moment you run into something like that. Remember where that first log jam started? Where I was, where those weird trees were, where I was trespassing? Well, this is the other option. Oh man, it looks gnarly. I should have done it. It looks clear too. Dang it. Maybe if I wasn't alone. And this is Fanshawe Park Road. Alright. Now I'm getting into Medway Valley Heritage Forest. Right here, right across the river, usually you can walk across. So that is why you need high water, because otherwise you spend all day getting in and out of your boat, dragging across rocks, and it's just more annoying than anything. It's not even worth doing. You need at least 3 to 4 cubic meters per second, I'd say. I've gotten stuck on this corner many times when I was still trying to figure out the minimum flow you needed. No problems now. So the river kind of starts off rapidy in Arva, and the middle section I'm in right now kind of flattens out. You just get the odd riffle, nothing really crazy. And then when I get closer to the confluence with the Thames, it starts getting a little more gnarly again. I'll probably start taking on some water with the height that we have today. So I might get out. I might have to get out before I hit the Thames and just drain my boat a bit. this one always wants to throw you into this debris pile. This is a pretty fun corner if I remember right. It's got a few obstacles. It's got a giant log and a giant rock. I don't know how well you guys can see, but you gotta take this one left because there's just a bunch of crap on the right. Holy! Yeah, the water is high. And you do not want to hit that rock. Cut across and get swept. Oh. Well, I don't know if this is awesome or what. I just went to pull a GoPro mount out of my life jacket. This one. And what do I find instead? My car keys that I lost like 2 years ago and looked for like 6 months and then paid $100 to get replaced. Never thought to check the life jacket. I knew I'd find them. I knew I didn't lose them. Oh, now I got 3 pairs, I guess. Actually, you know what else? Found a granola bar too. Some extra snackage. Got a bit of water there. Well, pretty much from here on, it's all fun. The rapids just get bigger and bigger until you hit the Thames. And then the Thames is just, usually it's blown pretty open when you can do this. Nice wave train here. Oh. Long rapid section here. Freaking log coming down, holy. I just saw a goose stand up, and under its wings it had like 15 goslings. Usually there's a huge rapid here. Doesn't look too bad this year. I was so glad. I thought I was gonna make it by, but I'm gonna have to portage around this log jam. Oh, and I might have missed my opportunity. I might be able to just squeeze by. There we go. Oh, I do have quite a bit of water. Ah, screw it. I'm almost there. I got 10 kilometers on the Thames, and then I'm in around there. Just did 15 on Medway. Here we go. Into the Thames. Water's not as high as I thought, actually. I'm gonna try and get into the side current. Woo. That's pretty cool. Oh. I think I just saved a duckling's life. I spooked the ducklings so they started running, but apparently at the same time there was an osprey about to grab them. Because they ran, the osprey missed. I don't know, it might have been cooler though to see him grab it. But more unfortunate, I guess. Here's the first big rapid of the Thames. Anyways, I'm still just floating along the university here. They built it along Medway and the North Thames. Got the Thames Valley Trail following me on the left. That was one of the first big hikes I ever did, and it got me hooked. And the Thames is a lot slower moving. Medway's, you barely even have to paddle, really. In the Thames here, certain parts you won't make any progress without paddling. Because I'm on the river so early in the storm, the Thames really hasn't had a chance to fill up. Medway Creek usually spikes and goes back down to its base flow within 24 hours. But the Thames usually takes over 24 hours to even spike. Now I'm getting into central London. The old train bridge. Here's Oxford Street, just past it. This is like the last rapid. Oh, there's a fish jumping over here. How unnatural. Rain's picking up again. I'm just coasting on back. Here's a beaver. Oh, he didn't splash. He did a sneaky dive. I was hoping he'd make a big splash for you guys. Welcome to the biggest waste of money you've ever seen on a freaking river. Zoom in for you. I don't know how much it costs, but when you're still dumping raw sewage into your freaking river, maybe don't spend the money on a fountain. Fix your infrastructure for this. This really annoys me. Like, how did this get funding? We dump millions of football stadium sized bowls full of raw sewage into the Thames every year. But instead of fixing that, we add a fountain because it looks cool. I thought I'd maybe explain this a bit more, a little less angrily. Basically, when it rains hard in London, our stormwater and our sewer system is connected. So the sewage treatment plants all of a sudden get stormwater and sewage water. And when it rains hard enough, they don't have the capacity to handle it all. So they're forced to just open their gates and let all the raw sewage go untreated. And this happens year after year after year, multiple times a year, depending how much rain we get. And I think we're one of the last cities in, like, for sure Ontario, possibly all of Canada, to separate their stormwater and their sewage systems. But don't worry, we got a sweet fountain, it doesn't matter. The wind's going with me for once. So I'm just floating at like 6K an hour right now, it's awesome. Usually that's what I paddle at. This part probably looks a little familiar to you if you saw my last kayaking video, because it's the same bit. Where that fountain was the forks, so now I'm in the main branch. Go under the train tracks, just like last time, and get down at Guy Lombardo Bridge, Wonderland Road, Riverside Road. It's a pretty good launch there usually, but just as the rain's starting to pick up more and more. So, a pretty good time. I've only been out for 2 hours right now, so it's definitely, it'll be the fastest I've ever done Medway Creek. Might even be our record. Oh, just went under the rail bridge. So I'm on to the final stretch. This final part is always so calm. This whole bank is just covered in these big willows. They look pretty cool. Just about to shore up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, you can hit that like button. That would be awesome. If you want to see any more future videos, feel free to subscribe. Turn on the notification bell if you want to be notified. Yeah, I'm gonna go get warm and dry.